You're listening to Into the Twilight, an independent, listener-supported show. Subscribe at patreon.com/intothetwilight for monthly bonus episodes, weekly shoutouts, a Patreon-only book club, and more. Thanks for support, and now, on with the show.
Now tuning in to Earbud Media, audio for everyone.
We're locked, we're loaded, we're ready to have fun.
I love that.
We're bringing in energy to the space.
I love that. I think that that's important and that's valuable energy to have.
Right. Energy undefined as of yet, right? Like it's
Right.
it's a dormant energy that will be unleashed. In which direction, who can say?
Yeah. No, it's so funny that you said that, actually. So I usually put on, welcome to Into Twilight, by the way. I usually put on cat video, like bird videos for my cats, you know, because it's totally fucked with my YouTube algorithm, but that's whatever.
Yeah.
But usually they go on autoplay. My algorithm is like just bird videos for cats or whatever.
It's like, you fucking love birds. Let's go.
Right, which is so like the opposite of me, but it's whatever. And so the autoplay recommendations are almost all, like 99% of the time bird videos, right?
Sure.
So tell me why yesterday I come in to my living room to get lunch and I'm expecting the next video that it just ended and I'm making lunch, whatever. The next video, of course, is going to be a bird video for my cats because if it's not on there, then they get pissed and they bite my ankles, right?
Right.
Tell me why the fuck the Universal logo pops up and Bruce Almighty starts playing. The full feature film, which apparently is free to watch if you're a YouTube Premium member. And I have never been more shocked in my entire life because why would that have been what YouTube thought was going to serve me, but mostly my cats, that they needed at this time?
I know what you need and your cats need at noon. And that's to watch the cult classic film Bruce Almighty. That you need that.
I wouldn't have believed it if I wasn't in the room when the transition happened, because if I had come back out from my office and seen my two cats asleep on the couch watching Bruce Almighty, I think I would have had a stroke.
For sure.
So that is the kind of energy that I'm bringing into the space today, is what in God's name.
And I love that. You know, you gotta zag on them sometimes. You gotta never let them know your next move.
No, truly.
That's
so
funny.
So welcome to This Twilight, where it's oops all vampires here, and sometimes Bruce Almighty, apparently. How are you doing?
I'm here. I'm living. The Dawn of the Crab is here.
I'm fucking feeling it, and you need to get it out of here. My emotions have been everywhere. I'm pissed off.
I've put a hex and a curse on everyone listening. So you're welcome for that. Listen, I do this every year now because I am in a prison.
Yeah.
But it's that time of year, baby. We have reached the handoff of my summertime parasocial fixations.
We got to do it to him.
We're saying goodbye to Love Island, and we are hard launching into the nightmare fuel that is Big Brother. And we're so back, baby. We're so back. And listen, I know I love to do a thing where I talk about a show that in the beginning I'm so happy and excited for, and by the end I will be withering in pain and regret for ever participating. But I'm coasting on the beautiful energy of new beginnings and possibilities.
It's not your fault that a lot of shows lately don't stick the landing. That's not your fault.
That's not on me. Sorry, I have hope and
optimism,
faith, and optimism for what will upset me and will fail me. That's not on me. Sorry, I have just boundless belief. Okay.
Sorry that we were adolescents during the Obama era. Okay.
In these trying times, I'm trying to put a little bit of faith in the things that bring me joy. Okay.
Is that a crime?
So Big Brother's back. Okay. And it fucking rules.
Who's this generic Mike's Mike that you've got on the screen right now?
Okay, so he's also this guy is my like sub happy thing. Like he's an honorary happy thing because
Okay.
this man is Taryn. He works for RHAP, which is Rob Cesarino's like media empire, whatever the fuck.
Rob Smosh or whatever.
Right. Taryn's whole job over the summer is to watch the live feeds of Big Brother.
Oh, fuck. Yes. Okay.
And give a recap every single morning of what happened.
I'm sorry I called you generic Mike's Mike. That's my bad. I did not know what you were serving us.
He is stronger than anyone I've ever seen. He wrote a very good book about Big Brother. He does this shit every day over the summer, and it could not be me, right? Could not be me.
Mm-mm.
But he makes it very enjoyable because, as we know, the way that Big Brother is packaged for television sucks and is bad. And what is actually interesting happens not in those moments. And so I get to feel like I know what's happening without having to watch 12 hours of live feeds a day, right?
And for the
It's great.
children who are listening to this, which first of all, there shouldn't be children. Go read a book.
Right.
It didn't used to be that way. They
For
didn't
sure.
used to always put everything that was good in the live feeds. However, before anyone ever comes for your credentials or my credentials about Big Brother, I used to get text notifications for the BB live feed Twitter account when it was still
I know
it's
that's right.
still Twitter. But when it used to be Twitter, I used to get text notifications for that
Yeah.
Twitter account. So don't ever come for our credibility
Right.
here. But the idea of just being like, I'm gonna lock myself in a glass box and I'm gonna watch the light, that's real as fuck, actually.
This season is already so interesting because we have kind of a really interesting crew of mostly normies, like on a Big Brother scale in the last couple of years. This is pretty decent, but we are also having some pretty interesting reality TV people from other shows back in the mix.
Okay.
One of them is Jason, also known as Selena S. Titties from Drag Race.
That's not an... Okay.
Her name is very fun. She cannot say it on CBS, and that's unfortunate. But you know what? And so we also have the hydrogen bomb of two iconic Survivor players. My man, Rick Devens.
Holy fuck.
And Dee from Survivor 45.
Okay, this is a wild cast. Whoa.
Yeah. The season's already going to be nuts. The theme is like time travel or whatever.
Like Doctor Who?
I don't know. They're like going to different time periods. They're like, they go back to the like dinosaur era and they're like, oh, they bring Rachel Riley back for 1 second just to push her into a volcano. This is not a joke. This is something that happens on the first episode of the television show in Big Brother season 28.
Time travel is so vague. That could be anything.
I'm excited to see how particularly Survivor players adapt to this because we have seen in the past that it is a different way of adapting to things, right? Like it's just a very different foundational show, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be a great time. I'm here.
It couldn't be worse, right?
Good. Well,
There's a time where it may not let us down this time, right?
Yeah, that's a dangerous game you're playing with the universe, but I'm not co-signing that mentality, but yeah. How are you doing, my dude?
Hey, I'm here.
Hell yeah.
Speaking about cancer season and being emotional, I decided to rewatch Fantasy High freshman year this week because I like to do emotional damage to myself. And
For sure.
my happy thing this week is motherfucking Bill Seacaster.
I know that's right. Absolutely. Shout out.
This beautifully complex character makes me so happy, and I appreciate a multifaceted character so much. Is he a good person? No. Is he a good parent? No.
Yeah.
Does he love his son? Absolutely. Absolutely he does. There's no doubt about that. Is he a great pirate? Fuck yeah, he is. But I think that it's been, I think, 2 years now since I watched junior year. And it was nice to go back and see some of the origins and be like, I one, I always appreciate how Brennan creates parents that are not one-dimensional, but especially getting to see just a multifaceted parent who, is he trying his best? I don't think so. Is he trying his best with the knowledge that he has? I could argue that. Does he love his kid? And is he super hilarious? Absolutely. And I just really appreciate getting to see a variety of characters that are there. And goddamn, is he funny to see on screen.
Yeah.
And it makes me happy. So I appreciate it. And getting to see, this isn't, I mean, I guess it's a spoiler. Hey, this season came out 6 years ago. I don't know what you want me to tell you. 7, actually, I think. Getting to see his death that happened and remembering how much it made me like both laugh and cry in the moment was just very well crafted. And I appreciate a well done character that is there. And it made me happy.
Absolutely. Yeah. Going back to the ancient texts is it's very brave and true, but it's some good shit, man.
It is. Especially when it's very much, you can tell, started as like a goof and a gaff of like, this is a character that Brennan just wanted to play with a pirate accent. And then getting to see how much lore was created, and it made me giggle. And I appreciate that. But I think it is very easy. I mean, you see this happen a lot in media where it's like, I'm just going to create a shitty parent for no reason. And then especially doing that with like, I'm going to create a parent who I'm going to create like a black parent who might, like, there's no doubt that he loves his kid, but like cause like irreparable damage to his son, right?
Hey, many such cases, right?
Right. But like there is a lot of ways that when they were still trying to figure this out could have been done poorly or without care. And I think that he was done in a way that is like incredibly complex, but I think is interesting, where it is I have continued to see scuttlebutt around the way that this character makes people feel. But I think that there is no doubt in a sea of media that he loves his son, and goddamn, is he a pirate that's still in hell doing his best in there, which I think is very cool. So thank you to the show for creating complex, multifaceted characters, which I greatly appreciate. We have truly the wildest smattering of current events this week. Where do you want to start off?
We have a gorgeous spread. I think we got to get into the big one. Let's do our big one.
Yes.
With K-Stu, because we got huge movie news. In the sense that we got a trailer for The Wrong Girls, Dylan Meyer's directorial debut, that, of course, stars Kristen Stewart and Aaliyah Shawkat.
And they had
this
done
shit
a first look like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Which told me like, oh, okay, something's about to come out. But
right.
now the teaser, like the teaser's out.
It looks so fun.
I giggled the entire time. And I'm so excited to watch this summer.
Yeah. It's just, it feels, watching this, it really reminds you of how long it's been since we've gotten like a true, good, like silly stoner comedy, you know, or of that sense of film. And it's just like, God, there's such a void. There's such a need for that like silly humor, particularly like led by women also is cool. Like, it's just, and this cast is fucking awesome. And two, it's like Kristen Stewart is very funny, and she's also not often in that as of late, right, in terms of her projects, which makes sense. But, I think of too the last time she was in a similar feeling like stoner kind of comedy. It was directed by a guy who kind of really sucks really bad. And I don't want to talk about that movie, So like if there's something new in that genre because she can hit that kind of energy. And it's her wife,
Yeah.
This is awesome. It's cool as fuck.
It looks great. I think that we've known this for a long time, that Kristen and Aaliyah too, can do comedy really well.
Oh yeah.
They have immense range, and Kristen lately hasn't been leaning into that, which is fine. We know that she can do a whole bunch of stuff. And so it's exciting that this is something that she's wanting to do. She gets to do with her wife, and this cast is stacked.
Yeah.
And it's just it is exciting to be able to see something that looks silly and funny, and it just gets to be that, which is great. That's everything doesn't have to be capital I important there. It just gets to be fun, and sometimes we desperately need that.
Yeah. And also shout out Dylan and everyone involved for being like, I'm casting cuties and hotties for
Hell
this.
yeah.
Like we're getting Lakeith, we're getting Zach Fox, we're getting fucking Gina Davis. You know what I mean? Like everyone is beautiful and funny and good. Like,
right.
Yes.
Yeah, if I'm gonna write and direct this, then I'm gonna get all of the people that I know can do funny and do wacky weird shit.
Yes.
In
totally.
Here. And I cannot tell you how much it means to me personally that I'm going to be able to see Kristen and Aaliyah and Gina Davis on screen.
Oh, come on.
If you hear in August of a spontaneous combustion in the Pacific Northwest, I'm fine. And it happened because I wanted it to. And I went out the way that I did on purpose.
Yeah, I'm happy. This is how it was supposed to be.
I'm happy, and don't be sad about it. No, I think that it's I'm excited about something that just seems silly and goofy, and we rarely get to watch those, and I'm looking forward to it. So I'm the part about when they were hiding behind the car and they were like, are they talking about us? When they said girls, are they talking about us?
Are we ladies?
You all know, obviously, like, I smoke weed, so like I get that. I know exactly what they're talking about. So I relate to it a lot there.
Totally.
So no, I'm excited. I think this looks great. They probably had a great time filming about it, and I want all the press about this.
Yeah.
Please and thank you.
I'm so excited.
It's still movie news, but a true 180 tone-wise. It's still hotties here. I'm just letting you all know that there is can this fucking motorcycle? I'm trying to talk. Thank you.
You're being silent.
I'm trying to talk about my bisexual hotties. Shut up. Goddamn. Okay. There's a thriller that has been acquired by Bleecker Street, and it's My Tall Dark Handsomes of Rachel Zegler and Penn Badgley. And I can't tell you how excited I am that my Scorpio King is finally getting back into psychological thrillers, where he's supposed to be and where he shines.
Where he belongs. Yeah.
And here's the thing. I don't like to pigeonhole people into a genre. I'm just saying that I know this man's chart, and I know how much Scorpio energy he has, and he's really good in psychological thrillers.
Yeah.
So I'm really looking forward to this, because it sounds like it's a day in the life about an office harassment claim.
Yeah, like mediation. Like,
right.
The vibes are sinister.
And based on that, it sounds a lot like, you remember that in Succession?
Oh, sure.
When when Roman sends that text, that dick pic.
Yes.
That's
what
the
if that was
vibe.
90 minutes long?
Right. What if
Yeah.
that feeling where your stomach is in your asshole, that feeling is what it gives me.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to it. And that's all we have. We don't have any other updates. I'm just very excited about it.
Yeah. It's a powerful group of people.
It's just the eyebrow. I'm very excited. That's all. Hey, do you want to not talk about this episode?
Can we do anything else? Can we just... There's other things we could talk about, you know? We have stuff.
Yeah, we could talk about the weather. We could do Man on the Street.
I'm pissed off, dude. I'm like...
I just...
For... Like, the Caroline of it all is really getting to a point that sucks. Like, there were moments that I think were good and interesting and sad, of course, and we'll get to those. But I thought it may maybe take a little bit more time before they just hopped on you're pregnant, so you are an irrational woman who cannot control your vampirism and emotions. Like,
she's crazy.
Cool. She's crazy. Like, immediately we got there, right? And that sucks severely on like every level. And the fact that is validated by every man in her orbit blows chunks severely.
Yeah, I
like
hate
that.
It.
It sucks. That sucks so bad.
And
hey, what are we doing? What are you doing? What the fuck are we talking about?
I'm trying really hard to I am trying my best to go along with this now that I have the knowledge that that the story is working around an actor, like a real human being's pregnancy here.
Yeah.
And also, what the fuck, you know? It just is, it is frustrating that they are immediately doing the, like, they're doing the Breaking Dawn thing, right? Like, in the context of, we just had an episode last week and when this aired, right? And now she has, quote, popped, right? That is the language that Caroline uses. And now she is getting cravings. And we're supposed to believe that this is this is like Breaking Dawn. So the idea of like trimesters doesn't really make sense here. So she's getting cravings and shit. And I'm just like, I need a little bit of grounding here. And it is hard to... I need my Caroline. And I think the most frustrating thing, and I'm going to sound a little bit like a hypocrite, because initially I was like, who the fuck's Haley? But you're going to take two baddies, and I consider Haley a baddie now. Yeah. You're going to take two baddies and you're going to put them with children. You're going to make them pregnant, seemingly out of nowhere. Haley, it was very much a like Mean Girls thing of like, you have sex once and then you die, literally. And then with Caroline, it was an immaculate conception. She didn't even get to have sex here.
Right.
And this is they've done this twice now, which is awkward. So I'm pissed.
It's so frustrating. There was at least like tethers to original Caroline. Like, I thought it was very cool, or funny at least, when she was in like the baby class with Rick, and she was kind of schooling everyone and being like, oh, I know, I studied up, because even though I did not choose this, like, I am gonna, like, this is a lot of responsibility, etc.
You called this a birthing class. I'm gonna get an A in birthing class.
Right. You give me an assignment, I will not miss, okay? Like, I'm coming here to complete the objective.
Right. You said it's a class, so you're going to report my grade to my doctor, right? So, like, y'all need to step up.
Right. And then immediately you get Rick trying to out-woke Caroline and being like, actually, the quote that you're referencing from the feminist birthing book that you're talking about was on chapter 3, not chapter 4. So how about that? It's like, can we all just relax? What are we? Hey, it's supposed to be fun. Be like, I'm also reading, but like, shut the fuck up.
Hey, Rick,
dude.
remember how like 3 episodes ago you had a Glock, a loaded gun, in your wife's box with her still bloodied like wedding gown? How about you take 2 steps back right now?
Yeah.
He really pissed me off this episode, and I wish Caroline would have killed him respectfully, because respectfully done us all a service, because one, he's going to have the audacity to talk to a pregnant vampire. So you need to, first of all, shut up. And then second of all, when they get back to his apartment, he's like, you don't know how happy you've made me these last couple days. Like, I've never been happier with what you're doing. Such a good job. It was really condescending.
Yeah.
And I wish she would have ripped his head off right there.
Yeah. And she'd have every right and my support. 100%.
Yeah. Because Damon made a joke about this in the episode when he was drunk off his ass. But she would do a great job raising these kids. She doesn't have to. She's not obligated to. But she would do a great job doing it as like a rich aunt or whatever.
Sure.
Don't piss me off, Rick. You should be bowing at her feet right now and doing whatever that Caroline wants. Or respectfully, just stay out of it if that's what she wants to. I was glad that we got to see a little bit of her at the Toys for Tots. And we saw that she was supposedly compelling people to donate. That's very I do love that. That was very funny.
It's really good. Using it to her advantage, you know. It's like, we're gonna get some toys, okay? Let's go.
Right. That's very Robin Hood of her, and I appreciated that.
That scene at Toys for Tots with Nora and Bonnie was so fucking funny. Because Bonnie's like, I'll take over. You can go to your birthing class and stuff. I got it. Like, don't worry. Nora comes up and it's like, I have a toy for a tot. And Bonnie's like, okay, just put it over there. Like, whatever. I don't want to talk to you. And then she's like, well, how will the tot know the toy's from me? And Bonnie's like, if you don't get on my face, like, I'll tell them it's from you. Okay, just like leave me alone.
You got a tot, right? The game star. It is objectively, I think, right now, 2014, maybe it's 2013. In the year of our Lord 2013, you got a child, the game sorry. Sure. Get out of my face, Nora.
Yeah. It's like, is this, if you think about it, also kind of an apology, and maybe we couldn't be friends? Or maybe, I don't know, there's like tension there. There was a little bit, like, in the later bits of this, like after Bonnie was a little less mad and they were just like gabbing, I was like, is there something going on here?
Okay, I'm glad that you said that, because I wrote down in my notes, like, they're in the dorm room, because Bonnie was being really cute. Yeah. At first, she's like, why are you trying to enroll in school right now? This school, of all things, too. Like, Whitmore, this is so random. You could go anywhere. But Nora was like, I'm a single girl now. Like, I can do whatever I want. I'm going to go get a bob or whatever. Dye my hair pink, like Elena did. But then when they go back to the dorm, I was like, are they going to kiss right now? Like, yeah, this is kind of hot. And then Nora fucking knocked her out.
Right. Yeah. It's like there was a glimmer of possibility, because Nora's like, hey, I'm single, ready to mingle. There's a magnetism to Bonnie. Obviously, there's different motives here, but I was like, for a minute there, could have been cute.
Well, they had like unofficially gone. They went and delivered those toys together. Bonnie was like, Mary Louise is out of the picture. You're your own bitch now. Like, let's go. Right. And they were having this whole talk. Nora called Bonnie beautiful. I was like, what are we right now?
Yeah. Hello?
I was kind of into it. I'm going to be real.
Yeah.
I was like, Bonnie, you need to expand your brain a little.
Yeah. I think there's opportunities.
I know.
You just got to open your mind.
Just let Nora love you. It would be really toxic and like not healthy, but I don't know. Sure. You've had worse.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah. I was into it. Nora is definitely going through a crisis right now, and I felt really bad. The idea, one, that they apparently just like abandoned post at the, I think it's like a bar and grill. It's the one at Whitmore.
Yeah.
And then just started going to the medical center to go and deliver them. That's not how that works, but sure. And Mary Louise being like, "Oh, so I'm dead to you now? I've been following you all day and I'm dead to you now." It was,
what are we? What's going on?
It was so toxic. It was so toxic. Especially when I think Mary Louise even told her, because this has been a constant thing between the two of these. Nora keeps wanting to ingratiate herself into society. She's been a little bit easier to explore new stuff. We saw that earlier on in the season. That was like she figured out how to use the phone, and she's been wearing more modern clothes. And Mary Louise is like, "You're changing. Like, I don't even know you. You've been changing." But then Mary Louise said something really nasty about that it was like she was doing charity work being with Nora.
Yeah.
Girl, that's nasty.
Yeah. Mary Louise had, and I understand there's like a lot of the father trauma. There's a lot of things that are compounding here that, you know, it sucks to see it play out in like very cruel ways, right? Because even then, like, she's also talking to, when she's talking to Nora at the beginning of this episode, being like, well, she had 100 years to tell that story. And the fact that she brought it up now when it was convenient to her. It's like, Mary Louise, no. Mary Louise, you're falling for the trap. Falling for it.
Yeah, you're listening to Julian, of all people.
Yeah, like, girl, I don't know what else to tell you. Like, you've got a lot of people on the other side being like, shake out of it. Like, snap out of it. Get out of here.
Well, and it's very much we know that Mary Louise has a lot of trauma from growing up, and, you know, like, her parents effectively killed her for being gay.
Yeah.
And so the idea that she is still holding on to that, of being like, oh, Valerie had so much time to tell her story, but instead she just didn't get over it and tell us earlier. It's like, girl, you are a pot calling the kettle black right now.
For real. Come on.
But it did feel very Damon to me that later on in the episode, she's just at the bar and grill, just drinking herself alone. Yeah. That is the second time that Stefan has been able to pull up to her and drug her unconscious.
Right. You're making yourself really easy to find and get. God, dude. Like, maybe we think our strategy.
You have an MO,
different.
Queen.
Yeah.
It's and no shape, but we need to find that vampire therapist for you all to talk to, because you need that desperately.
Jeez.
It is a shame. I need to know your thoughts, because this is the 9th episode, I think, that they've done. They've started off with the flash forward.
Yeah.
Tell me why. And I should have known. This is my bad for assuming better of Stefan.
Yeah.
So I apologize to
not wanting to recreate history and start over.
That I thought Stefan was better and had a little bit more potential for growth than presumably 3 years from now to settle down with a person that he lost his virginity to. And I think that shocked me. I think personally what shocked me more was that we see him in Chicago, which, correct me if I'm wrong, was where he rippered out.
Yes, famously.
Like,
so really getting all the old haunts, you know what I mean? Like, just all the shit. He's like, maybe those are actually good times, and I need to really reconnect with that part of me. These different parts of me. It's brother.
You are so obvious, Stefan. Good Lord. It is wild to me that when push comes to shove, because in 3 years from now, all hell is breaking loose, but that he was like, you know what I should do? Who should I settle down with? Because Elena's gone. Everyone seems to be pairing off with, well, I guess the person that I first put my dick into, I get. Like, Stefan,
I guess. Like, who else is around for me to couple up with? I don't know. I guess I'll go back to what I'm familiar with, what I'm used to.
dude.
I do love that he's like in his mind, he's like, this is so much better than me running away and really settling down with someone I've never met before in a different town where nobody knows who I am. And it's like, brother, you are running away and settling down with the first girlfriend you've ever had. Like,
Right.
brother, be for real. Be so serious right now. This is the same.
It's worse, my friend,
Yeah.
that there is no growth here at all.
You are regressing, my dude. In major style. Ugh.
Oh, it's so sad. I know that this show loves to do a themed event, and I love that. Don't get it twisted.
Mhm.
I think what constantly surprises me is that in my brain, I regularly associate Virginia having a different climate than being able to have snow for some reason.
Sure.
And I know that it is capable of doing that, but I think it's more so that it surprises me when it does. And so the idea that in the show they're like, we're going to cover everything in fake snow. I'm like, well, let's just hold off here because that seems wild to me. But I did love the idea that a central part of this episode centers on a Santa bar crawl. Because I've never heard of something like that before.
Oh, you are very blessed to not have experienced or been witness to one of those, because it's a horror of the United States. Sure.
You know me, I love to be around a bar. So
You love a bar. So I will say best supporting actor of this episode is that giant ass fucking reindeer mug that Damon is just throwing
his
around.
comfort mug. Ian really needed something to hold on to this episode.
Yeah, he's like, I don't know what to do with my hands. I lost the juice. I lost the sauce. Just like, give me a big old mug with big ass reindeer horns. Hell yeah, dude.
I did appreciate that. Something that I have to give some credit to this episode is we've seen a lot throughout this whole show, but particularly this season, a lot of Damon's issues with his mom coming up. And it starts off this episode with Stefan being like, there's rarely does anyone ever get a chance to relive their mother's funeral and get another chance at their eulogy. And Damon's like, go with God, queen. But getting to see that bookend with him and Caroline did get me, I will say. So I think that they got me there, I'll be honest.
You did your goal with that. That was brutal.
It was, and I think that there is a little bit that's interesting to me about Caroline as a vampire who is pregnant, mainly because I was afraid that they were just going to leave her in the house during all of this.
Right.
And while I'm not interested in this as a whole, I don't like it. I am happy, and I think this is very similar to when we got to see her when she turned her humanity off. I'm happy that there is still Caroline in this.
For sure.
That like she is still doing charity events. It's just times 5. And she's still going to classes. It's just she's hearing people talk about how extra she is, and she's like, I'm gonna kill this person. Like,
right.
You think I'm extra now?
Yeah, I'll burn this whole building down, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck.
And just getting to have her realize, like, this is our first Christmas without her mom.
Yeah.
Which, first of all, writers, go fuck yourselves.
Don't remind me of that.
Don't tell me that.
Don't tell me that shit. I'm gonna make the girl who loves holidays and parties go to her mom's grave and be like, hey, not only is it my first Christmas without you, but also I'm pregnant and you don't know that, and it's by different circumstances, but I'm still gonna try really hard. Like, fuck out of here. How dare you do that to me?
Right. Well, and usually in other circumstances, the Rick is supposed to be the proxy adult that they go to for information.
Right.
He is supposed to be their encyclopedia. And not only is this not something that they can go to Rick for with information, but he's a conflict of interest here.
Yeah, for sure.
It doesn't work that way. And so it makes a lot of sense for her to be like, I need an adult in this situation. I'm not talking about my doctor. I need an adult here that I can ask, what the fuck do I do right now?
Right.
And her doing that at her mom's gravestone when we just started the episode that way, nasty work. Nasty work.
Yeah.
Y'all.
It's fucked. I do like especially at the beginning of this when obviously Damon is still feeling a type of way. Shout out unresolved mommy issues, right? And him starting off being like, hey, so we probably don't need to say anything, right? Like, we can just get this over with. Everyone's like, hey, Damon, we're going to say stuff about her mom dying. Like, we're going to say pay our respects, Damon. Damon's like, okay, y'all have fun. I guess I'll say my 2 cents. You were bad at being a mom when you were alive, and you were bad at being a mom when you were dead.
And then
Rotten
he
hell,
dabs
bitch.
and leaves, and it was so weird.
It's so unnecessary, Damon. But okay. Goddamn.
And this is not to discount, right? Because we know that Nora and Valerie have spent a significant amount of time with Lily, right?
Yeah.
But we,
sure.
as the audience, know that Damon and Stefan are like biological children here, right?
Right.
So it is bonkers that we get to see them have these like prolonged eulogies. And don't get it twisted, right? I know that like usually in these kind of like funeral situations, people that have a little bit more distance can show up a little bit easier than people that are like closer to it because they're a little bit more traumatized there. Right. So that doesn't surprise me. But it is wild that we get to see them. Bo, shocked, can't even show up, which sucks. Yeah. So I was like, I love you, Bo, and I wish you were here. You're my favorite.
Right.
And then we get to see Stefan all teary-eyed being like, I'm gonna make this right for you, Mom. He's in his own fucking Fast and the Furious movie. And Damon's like, so anyway, and then there's Julian, who we find out has, when they do end up seeing him, is like, the conversation they have is like, so we've had a rough couple weeks, huh? Tweedledee and Tweedledum look at each other and they're like, who's we in this situation?
Yeah, we? Hello?
Why are
what are you talking about?
What do you mean we? And the idea, so that shocked me. It also shocked me that Julian is still calling the Salvatore house his house. Motherfucker. Hello?
Yeah. I think the little trade y'all made is over, my guy.
Right.
It's I think you lost that one. Sorry.
But it killed me that when Julian shows up, he's like, Damon, I already didn't like you because I thought you were an asshole. But then you had the audacity to kidnap and then text me that Mary Louise is hurt. So I'm going to kill you in the most dramatic way possible. And Damon's like, whoa, dog. You and I, no beef. We're good.
Right.
I
actually had an extremely one-sided beef in one direction. And actually, you were not part of it at all. Like, that's all Stefan did. Like, you got the wrong guy. Like,
Julian's
I'm
doing
actually
the whole
cool with whatever.
fucking NPC monologue, right? Of like, we're gonna fight to the end. I'm challenging you to a duel, and Damon's like, yo, dog, I'm just staring into the fireplace like every normal vampire does right now. That's like super chill and healthy emotionally. We're super good, and I have no idea what you're talking about.
I actually think it was really cool that you hated my mom because me too, right? So like
me
we're
too,
actually even Stevens on that one. You got unfinished business somewhere else. It's not here.
And so to find out that one of the previews that we saw a couple episodes ago, where we saw Damon like get woken up in his, I keep wanting to call it a cave. What the fuck are those things called when you're in the box? What
the
is
coffin?
Why do I want to call it a cave?
Listen, a coffin is a cave.
You know the wooden cave that you're in when you die?
You know when you're in a closed cave that's like 4 sides
Everyone
and made
shut
of
up!
wood, and sometimes it's upside. Listen, I'm trying to land the plane for you, and I.
You know the pine cave that you get put into when you die? Okay?
Yeah.
The pine cave box? That one.
Cave you go into underground when you're dead.
Listen. To find out that when Damon woke up, when he was in his pine coffin, was because Julian stabbed him, really took me out. I was really in it, and I was like, damn, that's wild, because, like, what's his hell going to be like? And then I have never, and that's wild, because we've done a lot of buck wild things here. I've never turned my TV off faster than when I found out that they were going to play Silent Night.
Dude, I was fucking levitating. We've had some audacious needle drops throughout the entirety of this show, right? Like, there's been some truly horrific ones. But when you smash cut to the most haunting and god-awful cover of Silent Night to Civil War reenactments with Damon Salvatore, I can't be with you on this journey. I actually do have to remove myself because I'm not here anymore. You know?
And this is his hell. I thought that they've been saying this whole time that he defected before it started. Like, I thought Oscar said like 5 or 6 episodes ago that he was talking to Damon as a human, and Damon defected right before the like biggest, I think it was fucking Gettysburg, right before everyone got slaughtered. So what do you mean that his hell is on the battlefield during the Civil War as punishment? Is it just like an imaginary hell? It's not like one of his real experiences? But you're telling me that we're going to get Civil War Confederacy propaganda next episode? Truly go fuck yourselves.
I can't believe we're doing Confederacy Stolen Valor Hell Edition. Like, what is this? Hey, what's going
Julian's
on?
hell wasn't real. Maybe I'm solving it for myself right now, because Julian's hell was Lily. He was stabbing Lily every day. That was his whole thing. It was like his biggest fear.
Right.
So that sucks, right? That's not great.
Sure.
That's what he came back and he was saying. Sure. So Damon's now stabbed. We're gonna get this. Would rather die. Thanks though. And we also saw that Nora was there the whole time, just came back being visible, and she also stabbed Stefan. So what the fuck?
Fucking sneak attack. It's like, actually, you piss me off too. Let's get this done quick. I'm sick of this.
Drugged my wife, so you're dead too, actually.
No.
Only I can talk shit about my wife. So go fuck yourself.
Yeah, just 2 bros in the Phoenix Stone, you know? Just
chilling in a hot
out.
tub of the battlefield
and being
of the Civil War.
tortured by their unlived memories and fears.
What the fuck is this?
Just doing anything, huh? We're just doing whatever.
This is how they're gonna ring in the new year? Great. What are we doing here? What is this show? What is this? Now I'm more pissed off because I just looked at the Vampire Wiki for what the hashtag was this episode, and it was hashtag Santa Slay. And it's not slay, it's SLAY and not slay. Go.
Come on.
Fuck off.
So we're doing good. You know what I mean? We're feeling good. We're having a good time. Everything's really cool.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. So
we love it here.
Yeah. So next week is episode 10. It's titled Hell is Other People. You don't say. And it just, based on this image, it looks like we're going to get a whole lot of Confederacy flashbacks.
These fucking wigs, dude.
I hate this. If it was...
It sucks.
And here's the thing. I don't like any sort of propaganda about the Confederacy at all. At all.
Of course.
full stop. I think that there is something interesting about people doing reenactments. I think that there's something about that when it's done. I don't know. I think that there's a lot of nerds there. It's essentially LARPing.
Sure. Yeah. Something to glean from the experience, sure.
Yeah, I think I think reenactments are funny. I think that that's LARPing, and I think LARPing is kind of funny and
Sure.
cool. But this, we've had so much of the Confederacy show up in this show. We could do without this. All right, sure, whatever. What do you mean they're both dead? How do we... And now, you know who's going to have to solve this? Bonnie. Bonnie's going to have to solve this. Great. Cool. Whatever. We have some amazing patrons to thank. Would you like to start us off?
Absolutely. Thank you to Lauren Cullen.
Pew. Thank you to Zoe Forbes.
Ooh, thank you to Vanessa Swan.
Ooh, thank you to Greg Klautner.
Ooh, thank you to April Dobrev.
Ooh, thank you to Vivi Salvatore.
Ooh, thank you to Megan Pattinson.
Ooh, thank you to Katya Kart.
Ow, thank you to Genevieve Morgan.
Ooh, thank you to Danielle Burke.
Ow, thank you to Janae Bennett.
Ooh, thank you to Reen Zeklos.
Oh, thank you to Emily Ozera.
Ooh, and last but certainly not least, thank you to Jaylene Ivishkov. I have a fanfiction for you. This is by the author Bookish Beau 23. It is titled The Solar Witch. The summary here was wild enough that it caught my attention, and I needed to share it with the class. The summary of this is: Bonnie Danvers Luther is a total miracle. Half Kryptonian alien, half powerful witch, and raised by supermoms Kara Danvers and Lena Luther. Wanting a normal life away from the superhero spotlight, she moves to Mystic Falls to live with her grandmother, Sheila Bennett. But instead of normal, she finds a town full of monsters, ancient curses, and 4 vampire soulmates she never saw coming.
Okay.
And this is a short fanfiction, at least right now, anyways. It's under 2,000 words, so you can get in right at the start. But if you are, if you're wanting some CW here of the Vampire Diaries and Supergirl, you're welcome. This person's got it for you.
Hell yeah. Thank you for your service.
Yes, thank you, Bookish Beau. Well, friends, I need to go get caught up on Big Brother. So tell your friends about the show, tell your family about the show. And as we say here in the Pacific Northwest,
get bit.
Ooh.
You've been listening to Into the Twilight, an independent production by Earbud Media. You can support the show by subscribing to our Patreon at patreon.com/intothetwilight, or rate and review us on your favorite podcast app. You can send us a backstory or a fanfiction at intothetwilightshow@gmail.com. Our music is by Eli Krause, and our art is by Maddie Padilla. You can find me on Twitter at Cody Corral and Allie at Many Are the Stars. Thanks for listening.
You've been listening to Earbud Media Production. Earbud Media, audio for everyone.